I mean, the banking industry, I've seen a lot of people who are wealthy, but they're never happy. Okay, yeah. Whether we earn a lot and we miss out a lot of things in terms of connecting with our children, para saan pa yung tinabaho natin, di ba? At the end of the day, we're working also to give them a brighter future, but a brighter future that is well connected also with us. Kasi pwede yung gano'n naman, maganda yung purpose mo, pero eventually in the future, disconnected mga anak mo, para saan yung tinabaho mo throughout the years. So, yun, that's very, very important. Now, on a personal level, kung baka nagbi-build ka pa lang, I strongly advise that a lot should start more on the corporate setup. Bakit? Unless pinamanahan ka na ng medyo magandang negosyo, di ba? Pero ako, iba pa rin if you work on a corporate setup, it builds your discipline. It allows you to scale up yourself. It allows also for you to network with people. And eventually, if you gain that discipline, that experience, now you'll be able to pinpoint already na saan ba talaga ako pwede mag-concentrate as a business. Kasi some might jump into business right away, pero wala pa yung discipline, wala pa yung structure. That will give you some structure. Unless mangyari nun, napamanahan ka na ng negosyo, magaling naman yung nag-mentor sa'yo, tuloy-tuloy mo na yun. In other words, pag napamanahan sa'yo, gagawin mo lang, mas gandahan mo na lang compared do sa nagpamana sa'yo, diba? During your time. So, I think doon ako nanggagaling ng angulo kasi
you are an employee, pero syempre may mga business ka din. Kaya ang ganda ng perspective mo. For those people who are watching and they are in a crossroad, ano ba? Magdo-double down ba ako bilang employee? Or magpo-focus ako sa empleyado? Kasi sa una, you need to establish first eh. Hindi mahirap pagsabayin eh. How would you know kung mag-empleyado ka at mag-excel ka doon? Ano yung mga like indicators? O sige, mag-empleyado na ako at yayaman na ako parang si Bodge, or siguro baka entrepreneurship is for me. Okay. What's your take on that?
Well, allow me to tackle muna as a couple, di ba? But later on as an individual. As a couple, I learned this from my father. My father kasi worked in the corporate setup. He used to be a finance head of a multinational company. And this was the advice he gave me when I was young, building my career. Sabi niya, son, it's good that you build yourself in the corporate world, but it's also good that you could create a business. Why? Para at least you'll be able to stand based on your principle and what you really believe in. Kasi in reality, sometimes people kakainin na lang natin yung alam mo yun, yung pride natin or yung what we really fighting for the sake of our family. Diba? Hindi mo naman pwede pakain yun sa pamilya mo eh. So sarang you have to create parang an environment that you could be who you really are and fight for what you really believe in. And that's the reason why kami mag-asawa nung una. Both of us were in the corporate. My wife used to work with ABS-CBN, be naman more in banking. But we also decided that, sabi ko nga, let's establish a business for many reasons. Aside from yung sinabi ko na at least I'll be able to stand for what is right based on my principle and what I really believe in. Another thing is that we'll be able to spend quality time with our children. Kasi iba pa rin nandun, di ba? Pag negosyo mo, hawak mo yung oras mo eh. So I think yun yung inano namin that really had a compounding effect to our children. That's the reason why our children are very close to us. Importante yan kasi in the end of the day, whether we earn a lot and we miss out a lot of things in terms of connecting with our children, para saan pa yung tinabaho natin, di ba? In the end of the day, we're working also to give them a brighter future, but a brighter future that is well connected also with us. Kasi pwede yung gano'n naman, maganda yung purpose mo, pero eventually in the future, disconnected mga anak mo, para saan yung tinabaho mo throughout the years. So yun, that's very, very important. Now, on a personal level, kung baka nagbi-build ka pa lang, I strongly advise that a lot should start more on the corporate setup. Bakit? unless pinamanahan ka na ng medyo magandang negosyo, di ba? Pero ako, iba pa rin if you work on a corporate setup, it builds your discipline. It allows you to scale up yourself. It allows also for you to network with people. And eventually, if you gain that discipline, that experience, now you'll be able to pinpoint already na saan ba talaga ako pwede mag-concentrate as a business. Kasi some might jump into business right away, pero wala pa yung discipline, wala pa yung structure. That will give you some structure. Unless mangyari nun, napamanahan ka na ng negosyo, magaling naman yung nag-mentor sa'yo, tuloy-tuloy mo na yun. In other words, pag napamanahan sa'yo, gagawin mo lang, mas gandahan mo na lang compared do sa nagpamana sa'yo, diba? During your time. So, I think doon ako nanggagaling ng angulo kasi importante din that we create discipline, especially in the younger generations now, diba? Because sabi ko nga, all generation has its plus and minus. And we could learn a lot from different generations. But it's important that, sabi ko nga, yung proseso, it's equally important to the goal. Kahit maganda yung goal mo, pero wala kang proseso, wala kang structure, eventually you won't be able to reach your goal or sustain it.
Right. Like, katulad ng sinabi mo, kahit ako when I started, naging formative years ko yung first 5 years ko sa multinational company.
Yes.
So, sobrang helpful kasi it will teach you a lot. Wherein pag dumiretso ka sa business, marami kang magagamit na mga tools, concepts, strategies, pagka nag-work. Siguro as we end, no, I mean, I'm sure we can go on and on. Ang daming namin natututunan sa iyo.
Isa din palang isa pa rin importante, Neil, na hindi na-realize kasi is that in anything in life there's also politics, di ba? So yung politics na yan, you cannot learn it you could learn it in the corporate setup. How to be able to, di ba? Yung mga ganyan. Of course, in the end of the day, we teach good politics, not the dirty ones, di ba? But yun nga, importante yan, that's the reality of things. Kasi some of people may think that, wala politika dito. That's not true. sa lahat ng multifaceted ng life, meron yan, di ba? Kahit nga sa church, may ganyan, di ba? So, hindi nawawala yan. So, importante that we know how to be able to manage it very well. Okay?
Right. And when you say good politics, it's really connecting with people, hindi nagbabackstab, believing in them. Although, Bodja, nag-freeze lang yung camera mo, pero siguro, I know that you have a meeting pa. Nag-freeze yung camera mo, pero last words na lang, pero we can hear you naman. Last parting words for those people who are in the corporate world and they are discouraged kasi parang feeling niya, rat race lang ako ng rat race. Any words of encouragement before we end?
Okay. Here for me, anchoring to what I said a while ago to the younger generation, I think it's very important that you have a clear-cut direction where you want to be. And for me, the one that will really address a lot of things in our life, whether when you're talking about spending more time with your family, being relevant in the workplace, in the community you're in whether in the corporate setup or whether in a wider range, or at the same time to be able to honor God with your life. Importante that ang frame of mind natin that we have to really constantly add value to the people around us. And I think if your heart is aligned with that, it's a good anchored kasi for me, I always, like I said a while ago, leadership, it's all about influence. But that influence is built in serving others. Tatandaan yan. Is to serve God, to serve the community, and to serve your family. And I think if we are all aligned towards that, it gives a sense of clarity, di ba? Kasi with all social media, with all of the things that we see around us, we see that success is more on finances. Success is more on able to drive a beautiful car, living in a good home. But believe me, it's not that. I've seen, I'm in the banking industry, I've seen a lot of people who are wealthy, but they're never happy. Okay? Yeah. But what you want to build, it's something that both, sabi ko nga di ba, financially sound ka, but of course, in the end of the day, di ba, happy ka internally also, in a sense that you address those three important things in your life. Okay? And happiness is always connected to growth. At tandaan nyo, you could never separate that. You have to grow on a daily basis how to be able to serve others better through being intentional in what you do. So, sabi ko nga, time is finite. Maikli lang panahon natin. But what you do on a daily basis has a compounding effect towards the rest of your life. So, I highly encourage everyone that you continue to live a life of significance. And I know as you anchor that and you put God first, and of course, second, your family, and then the work that you're doing, I'm pretty sure in the coming months and years, sabi ko nga, maganda yung napakinggan niyo yung story namin ni Neil or the rest who are here. But the greatest story that we want to hear is your story. So, I hope some of you one day, i-invite kayo ni Neil, kayo naman yung mag-share ng story niyo.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Boj. Very inspiring. Hope to have you here again. And
sure.
As we end, for those people who were inspired by your story and they want to connect with you, to see content of what you're doing, how can they reach out to you?
Well, they could just add me as a friend. In Facebook. Well, your brother's the one who's really encouraged me to write a book and do all of this. Sabi ko nga, I'm praying to the Lord to give me time to be able to balance those things. But sabi ko nga, end of the day, if you need anything, you just PM me. I'm more than happy to support you guys and help you with anything.
Okay. Guys, Boj Santos, he's in Facebook, even in Instagram, and different platforms. You can message him and makakuha kayo ng value doon. So again, Boj, thank you so much. I know you have a meeting. So no guys, problem. Thank you. I hope that you learned so much. Comment below kung ano yung mga takeaways ninyo. And also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys. Thank you, Boj. Right.